is this no demand bar shortable in this area, or should it be higher in the trading range? If short, where would the stop be? Fantastic question. So first of all, guys, is this a no demand bar and is it shortable? I'm doing a lot of work with no demand, no supplies with people at the moment in private mentoring. I think it's because it's my favorite setup where I go 4% more than any other play. Someone said this is not our definition of no demand. Why? No demand, I think, has to be in the resistance area, not in the support area. So contextually, you think it's incorrect. Okay, good. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. So two of you have cottoned on to the fact that this bar is slap bang in the middle of a trading range. And that's very important information. So well done. Ah, someone else is picking up on something. We don't see a sign of weakness. Good. I wouldn't say no demand. The context is not right. You need supply directly to the left. Well, okay. This is very good. As you know, the next course being released due to inverted commas public demand literally is the imbalances, which is all no demand, no supplies. And I categorize them as one, technical no demands, two, no demands, inverted commas, which is like the VSA standard from Tom Williams, I might add. And then we have low demand. Now, it is in the middle of nowhere. Could we all agree that this is poor buying over here at 1? Yeah? And could we also surmise we have this over here, and then we see this, and volume's increasing. So from A to B, the selling is getting better. And there's one important piece of information is that's the stopping action here at 1. That's the stopping action here at 2. So what's stronger, 1 or 2? 2 stronger, yet we do see selling off the highs. Yet with a bigger, wider spread, we see better selling. And as we know, our alarm bells should be ringing. So we can see that selling's improving. We can see that we don't go anywhere from 2, which is a stronger bar. We are at a resistance level of sorts, and there is supply over here. Arguably, that is the poorest buying we've seen for the day. Selling's improving. We're near a resistance level, and we do have supply, but it isn't direct. But for the sake of this question here right now, do you think that we could potentially sell stop the lows for this bar? Yes. And if you do, where would the stop be? Over the highs? No. We can't put it above the highs because what does the market have the right to do? Always up thrust. You can't put it above the high of here. Why? Sometimes, or I should say a lot of the times, not from true... Again, I can't help myself, can I? I go into too much detail. But with technical no demands, we should see a quick sell-off. Okay? Kind of like this over here. Arguably a no demand bar. Look at the sell-off. Look what comes. That's exactly what we should be seeing. With no demands, we can, about 35% of the time, which is actually quite high, we can get an upthrust, an engulfing upthrust of no demand and low demand bars. So we can't put the stop there, it's too tight. Certainly can't put it above here because the market has the right to upthrust. So when you're taking these plays, although they're the best from where risk is least because they're at the danger point, this bar here, which has low demand qualities, is not at the danger point. Does everybody understand what I'm trying to convey here? Although we have a read per se, because it isn't at the danger point, our risk is increased. Now, if we have a look at the chart, it has to be above here, right? Not above this, because it has the right to upthrust. We have a zone here. We could easily come up. That would have to be the stop. If we were short from here, and you put your stop here, too tight against here, you'd be stopped out there. But we know that we wouldn't do that. And if we're in, would you partial cover down here? some kind of stopping action, huge effort versus result. Again, that's the danger, well, I wouldn't say the danger, but the context for this play. You need to understand that this is the stopping action, huge effort versus result. This is the first, I wouldn't even really say obstacle, it's kind of a target.